So this is 1C section 2C for moment. So it's an iGCSE quick summary page. So what have we got in this unit? Well, there is key formula. So moment is force times perpendicular distance from the pivot. So just like this picture here, perpendicular means basically 90 degrees. So there's my pivot point, 12 centimeters would be 0.12 meters. 10 newtons is how much I pull down with, so 10 times 0.12 gives me 1.2 newton meters. That is your turning effect. If I move the hand away from the pivot point, I will get a bigger turning force. I could also apply a bigger turning force there, and that would provide a bigger moment. You need to know the principle, which is the best thing to write down for any exam question. Clockwise moments will equal the anti-clockwise moments, and they could either have, you can see, that's clockwise, that's counterclockwise. Objects will stay where it is if they cancel out, or if not, make an object turn. It will also make irregular objects move as well until they find the center of mass. So you should be able to describe an experiment where you put holes in a piece of card, or you could hang an object to different places. You let it dangle, you draw a line, you move to another hole, it dangles in a different place, and that gives you the center of mass. And we need to know the center of mass is basically and when we say one important principle in physics is that any object, however sophisticated, large or complex, can be treated as a point mass. So it's where we can work out the effect of the forces and show that all the forces act through this single point. So on that irregular object, it's there. For a solid block, it would be the diagonals, a cylinder in the middle. Center of mass here could be a beam on a pivot point. Okay, so you should know about different objects, but they'll give you some formulas if you need to do anything fancy. Toppling or equilibrium, so the weight acts from the center of mass, and so if it's within the base, it will be stable and it will then tip to its original position. But if the line of action of the force acts outside of the base, it will topple over, so varsity will topple. And then we also need to have another look at Newton's third law. So the two forces act on two different bodies, i.e. A and B. Forces are always of the same type, i.e. both gravitational, both electrostatic, magnetic. Forces are equal in magnitude and size, and they're opposite in direction or collinear. So there you go. That's the moments topic.